Okay, abusuafo hanom Agonaman TV. Ende amape yensa kan opening kese pa NPP Party. Odi mutintimban wo Agona West constituency hanom sei. Na oye coordinator for Team Ken ewa Agona West. Nti yensa mbre yebekọ ne nchen na yakwa kotie nsema award dem Agona West na NPP a delegate okwa akoto abaye 31st of January 2026. Na ya kwese aso candidate AGYAPONG honorable etwa say NPP amanyuku no woma no akwanya MOD party n'anim na se wo se woma ndama akwanya na eden na ye hwehwe ana say yen expect emfi ne honom chairman ya ma wakwa aba eba Agonaman TV
yeah that's the FNC ma ho awa say me ya sa platform say ye betwetwe nkomo ya twetwe nkomo ya fa Ghana nyina na fe so ya akasa ye mensi ma Agona West aso nimprotu intina ende eti hai politics ne ye say ne be ya development be ba ye communities ye politics keke because obia person who progress on the community him say how Ghana na amai bebre ni our structure net no the political class na what the most development what by every community na oba yen ya afim na yen ye wogi say the best political party between develop Ghana ni move Ghana forward ye NPP na ye ka NPP so a ye be the leadership of the party na which leader na abria imbria ye womi obedi party ni ma ebeboa ma first of all yenya tumi and secondly any development need deliver jobs am a youth nti any the reason why I'm here.
Okay. Nti no because of we coordinator for Agona West nti you be say honorable candidate AGYAPONG ne campaign wa Agona West no kosen.
Oh, so far so good because basically Agona West here constituency Wodo Kennedy pa.
Okay.
Because papa na nkasa so ayi ndwuma bebre wa abua kofu bebre so wo Agona West na wo share from yen NPP party perspective in our previous campaigns honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG wa bring logistics we will bring cars we will bring t-shirts na dey party ndwuma. I mean those times people no hear na adwen say for any presidential election but instead or central because we focus on the constituency pay. But because of the love of party no and how we person say party be din community resources if it no offense ni kumbo pe or the extended arm of the ba Agona West during those days in terms the love and for woman and so huge we share the last presidential primaries results we a testament and it say our massive support for her and so far so good the campaign so we are touching base with the polling station executives. We are touching base with the electoral area coordinators. We are touching base with the constituency executives, former FSA constituency executives, former appointees. We are selling the message of jobs, and jobs creation for our people.
Okay, nti wo gidi say yankopon ya adom na say na wo kan say MPP amanyuku no de o say yoyo 31st of January 2026. Okoto aba na wo de honorable Kennedy ohene AGYAPONG a obetumi agitumi ne de ama NPP come 2028.
Oh sure menia say ye wa abribia na nemu kendini a osefata say ye ma ne tumi ma odi oman neni na embra ye wo mi ye wo mbra ye nim say unemployment is very high in our country. Now politicians are so far both NDC and NPP. What politicians are politician bay and over the track record of job creation. One would be anywhere we create a Juma in his private life more than honorable Kennedy or AGYAPONG. What Ninjuma we create a baby and he employs about 7,000 people in his private life. So just imagine say Obia in his private capacity way to achieve with this feat no. Say woman akwenya mo be president, mo kita the national chester. Then opportunities won't create in my. This is the time you hear development across every constituency in this country. Over the northern region, most of them there are a lot of farm work going on over there. Why many years for so you be utilizing one resources one producer will be our how are we going to utilize it? It's also young presidential candidate, young candidates, Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan, the campaign or ya. Oko communities in up north or show producer moye or show product or the factory member community more refine, you know. As a factory member community anymore. Once we bought raw materials in community anymore. It will give the farmers money and ready markets for one product over there or produce it. At the same time, it will employ people, skilled people into the factory. Now also will be a packaging now, the machines, we will operate machines now. At the end of the day, and a win-win for everybody. Jobs will be created in the community as well as the country itself will benefit from products through taxes, through sales, and even exports. This is the idea on a book in the Japan, and I believe Ghanaians believe in that. Let us take examples. Share what happened at Elwak Stadium the last time. Look at the youth, the number of youths are seeking for job. And this is the consensus all over that people, the youth need jobs. And if we don't make sure, say you be a leader, Obetu will provide the job opportunities. I'm a youth now. Ghana, we are sitting on a time bomb. Because an idle hands is the devil's workshop.
Okay.
Oni pano ye djuma no te wa bibia tumi ba ni tirim.
Otum kwa ko work.
Come so de ni bil na nam. Bibia obeye bia also didi bia also ye no didi. And Ghana, it will not help us. Okay.
I think say honorable kita message. But nanko fododo na so wa adwin Paul ni say 2028 NDC the different candidates from President John Dramani Mahama na ebeba. Nti say NDC be present new face there. Adentina Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, His Excellency, Yedeno Akubida, na Monsan so mfanim ko 2028. Osande NPP edin kan atonda dawo. Nti no onhye de hia marketability bebree for the ballot no akoso da. Nti nka hu behia say nkada membri ya NDC ba present new candidate. Enka Monsan fa Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA nko. Ondwin say nka ne be advantage.
Oh, menua time you will make any advantage in my because your records are HRSA. 1992, your first candidates are getting call first elections from NPP in the formation of NPP. Dr. Agonaman.
Yeah.
He lost the presidency by a bigger margin. At the end of the day, the party people said no. Imagine I will lose, you repeat a big problem.
Okay.
So we need a new face. They President Kufuor Kwai, and President Kufuor won us power.
You see, but I said President Kufuor so Paul say 2-3 times answer.
Yes, but the record nature say President Kufuor improved on the votes now, vote gap now, about between Edubu and now.
So no one say President yeah the honorable ko betu improve margin no but to me win.
Honorable will win the elections. No two elections are the same. But yes, the record the past 8 years. That is the current record. Young presidential candidate at that time, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, results by in fact, and Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA will win the next elections. I was saying no because we want power. The results if elections remove by 16 regions. We want 3 regions.
But I say Dr. His Excellency in Quanson or contest, the likes of Dr. BRYAN ACHEAMPONG, any Dr. Duchum, any engineer, AGYAPONG, Amu in our race in him. Inti say Dr. BAWUMIA and ABA musu say 2028 no to me win elections. Say other candidates no so ho. And ye honorable Kennedy Japan kwan eko. Ti unsu say nka ebia Dr. BRYAN so MPP president na kan so be boa.
Oh, ni okay dey. Obia candidates we contest obia factor say we lead the party na ebe. But yes obia obotu the 2 million dey den or the aba. And to me, I believe say Kennedy Ohine Japan no obotu the 2 million den or the aba. Dr. BRYAN, he can also lead the party, but to me winning in my Kennedy Ohine Japan no obotu waji 2 million.
Then now you say Dr. BRYAN into me winning.
Oh,
because honestly a business person, also all these rich ideas. yenim ninjuma one or two be a Ghana ha. Not just about say maybe oye rich person, but also ni initiatives. Be na there one or two and for also one net type no what the more campaign. So when you say also say one candidate a beer. Say more present your own so and ko party.
Oh, Dr. Bryan is one for the future. Sarah Becca.
Okay.
But for now, we are to me the honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan. Kennedy Ohine Japan is full street. Street no one Kennedy Ohine Japan.
But for send the social media keke.
Oh, baby, massa. It's a more media organization. Go out there, step down there, and ask people. We shall for 10 and be someone say candidates by na money neba. They will tell you straight away, Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan. He appeals to the ordinary people because we're starting a philanthropy work and yende. Now, maybe say, which philanthropy work now? When you say Honorable BRYAN ACHEAMPONG why as far back as 2010, can you tell me one?
Biana on farm, but just say Honorable Kennedy, you know, Casa Baby, into BB or the Bible to do. Maybe Dr. Bryan is also on Casa Baby, or you know, underground.
I did of national magnitude. It's William Pratt, Saturday night as a point to this.
Okay,
imagine say, power crisis in Kofu Ward, Northern Region Tamale. No Honorable Kennedy Japan, what the plans call. Can he hide this work? He can't. Okay. The people, the community itself, they will praise you. And even media will cover it for you.
Yes.
Look at a friend saying 37 military hospital. Adi Osiwo. Cardiothoracic center here Osiwo. Can you hide this? You can't hide this. And see, apart from this magnitude of work, you know, it speaks for itself. And for Obuawo, maybe call Fusu Training College. Well, Fusu.
Okay.
And see, Kennedy Japan, no Yami MP. There's call Fusu Training College 2004. We completed 2007. During that time, he was my MP. Otum Diska Koto Hospital was a one fair shy yellow. Can you hide this? Obi Awaya Manipuri, he will go out and say it. Into the philanthropy work speaks for itself. So maybe I'll say, as far back, do you know any philanthropy work of that magnitude, the Honorable BRYAN ACHEAMPONG, why you can speak about it? And yet I have a presidency. A human why you have to water down? Why one call for that down? It's a track record, no. It's in that work as a presidency. No? The job speaks for itself. It's all but the ordinary people, all they know is Kennedy Ohine Japan. Poker jobs are all they know is Kennedy Ohine Japan. And Kennedy Ohine Japan campaign, 3 teams, and your jobs, number 2 jobs, number 3 jobs. Because you believe it said, I was saying you build a society and youth know what confidence with society no say. Ghana na me wono, I can go here, I can go to school here, I can learn skills here, at the end of the day, I can make a future here. So you build the society and youth know what's confidence no woman. Meaning at the end of the day, yes, I see for.
Okay. Okay, Anna, yenim senior near kwa wambra na NPP 8 years President Nanado ni 8 years no be try no. Na we can say say na neama were very tough. Ghana for. Na ye kembre ndisi so ba mu a. Ye nia can testify to the fact say I say neama 1 or 2 be akofom dollar rates abafom oko marketer foodstuffs those days na angwa na neama kwana ne boye din bebre but see na abafom nti ususu say 2028 Ghana for are ready for NPP no matter the candidate I do but onjin say send neama ko is NDC what so sa Ghana for better NDC so
it depends on the candidate and November for 2028 the Kennedy Ohine Japan by the win elections. But he repeats Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, because Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA has virtually become the face of the pain of Ghanaians in the past 8 years. Postanado on Baba Lottery to be
true.
Was 78 years okay. Whatever went on, a doctor na wabe benefit from it. A ko can doctor be benefit and ko so definitely we will take the responsibility.
Oh, but say one
aspect of the economy on a logina baby can say a only initiative to boost this campaign. It's in Yanko Yenus definitely what the best
okay.
At the end of the day, we now manage economic management team.
But minimum so senka Dr. Bryan say ya we do engineer mo Honorable Kennedy Japan mu no mu ina part of NPP government omo fairly 8 years na omo ba power no. Incident na mo single out honorable Kennedy Japan say honor the ne hotel na onka that mess no.
Oh, we know the past 8 years, NPP as a political party as a whole, the presidency, the government reformed everything. Okay, say we've lost election as a whole.
Okay.
And yes, a single out will be, but the decision in the structure of decision making, there must be ultimate responsibility. There are people who took decisions from the top. We have to follow, because when I get here, we are not at the presidency level to sit in a meeting at cabinet and decide say levy.
Okay.
We don't even have a say in that meeting.
But also,
what about
that's your account.
BAWUMIA.
Now on the OTS initiative na do na ni crofoni ni crooks bi na wo bo adwen na wo de buy.
BAWUMIA, he was part of that meeting. Ebia Obeka Chen said in the meeting, Ebia he fought against it. But at the end of the day, when the decision is taken collectively in a meeting, it binds all of us.
Sure.
Because me na me can't say and me baby, you don't do that. And your collective decision and you take. Still, you can say baby to say. Let me digress a little bit. Baby to say the decision what they sack justice token no. We have problem with it because say obi petition say a friend saying justice token and we make a certain decision into one first suspend and wabra decision of a panel of a Supreme Court. A collective decision in the then what are we doing? You see, the same issues apply here. Once I got a cabinet, you decide to say the e-levy bar, the way no. At the end of the day, you are part of it. Because in this same government, mobile interoperability, you want to take credit.
Yes.
You want to take credit for that. Digitalization, you want to take credit for that. And see, other than what has gone wrong, you want to say what the even to the extent say another platform be saying say close to the election or 2 petrol on your way. How do you do that? You are throwing the former president under the bus. Meanwhile, you are part of the decision making. Decision will come from the executive, goes down to the legislative. Now approval Aba. Problem by the courts, solve. On what role are you putting Kennedy Japan at the top of those decision making, or BRYAN ACHEAMPONG at the top of those decisions? Even BRYAN ACHEAMPONG, we can say to some extent, say at a point in time, a cabinet minister.
Okay.
Oh no, Oko cabinet. I do choose no Oko cabinet. But apart from that, how do you put those things to the doorstep? Now when we say, oh, can one away my anfa, inside the internet was answer another 10. That is why it is difficult to sell Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. 2, look at the result that came up north. The biggest trump card message young candidate Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA told me Ghana for said, or you're not now, or you're Muslim, you're to Obama now, or the northern votes in the Zongo votes in the Baba.
Okay.
Yeah, the Baba Kaya shines in the east, when you break one time. I remember saying me back when I limited some delegates to her. I was forcing to convince them. Once what Chem said, but you're pushing me, you're pushing. At the end of the day, this is the result we have achieved. Inti Oshe on the table. In fact, we need to reconsider because automatically, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA co-election. We are going into the election with some votes are already loose, especially the Kusasi votes in the northern.
But what's the Aka 1?
Aka 9. What's Aka 9? Now Aka 9 when. There's no two elections.
Votes percentage no yana. Aka 9% penang kanti. The only and the hodada.
Now end this one and the hodada. Send this vusunya when you be too when you yes, argument, yeah. And this was 1 percentage in the hodada. Instead was Aka. Someone one year better. No, we win elections. The record speaks for itself. Any performance, in fact, it didn't help us.
Okay, you see, my answer, the likes of Abroye, Kokane, those Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, ne supporters, no, which social media, and so now more or to try Ampianis and Amana did the attending. They say, we will be our support to Honorable Kennedy Japan. So, what's in Sembisa? I often a day.
I feel bad because you see, at the end of the day, you hear unity. to win power. Regardless of who will win it, the young Kabuma will not get any good results. And any breakaway, it will not help the party. Inti, I was there conducting who in a man has. Enkofa, first Enkofa, Yaw, Emba candidates minimum. In Senegal, we are able to Yaka election. Because Okofa Koka na Abron Yamuma what to toss I am Pierre Wadima Canada. And your game plan, you want to provoke the man so that Okasa, no Waka say, son or say. Na candidates, no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be join platforms and made the amendments, but you have your attack dogs doing this work, and there's no record in post we join platforms who are condemning that.
So, Sabri and Swabeka say, or your regional chairman, or someone else, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia control no.
That's the regional chairman, but there have been instances that you are on the campaign platform with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You are working for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's interest, which is fine. Everybody has a choice. But be decorum. When you for so communicate how be can won you decorous. To the extent say to the extent you party pay other party pay also. When you pay unity and you win power. Say you unity power mba and some of these things no they be create division in the party because we pay you feel say well who the insults na dey na who dey be win power na dey and me so better na nchen. When Obuwa when you look on Tranchen Keke, I will perform in the party. At the end of the day, party never boy and I say boy, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia maintained that same regional platform we should say on your on a book in the Japan. So as I maintained that on a book in the Japan, I brand a champion who will be regional platform we say well Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But yeah, you was
to try for no.
What you say? I will say your conduct and your magi, send your bear to pay no the enemy, penasem dia. Your conduct and your send your bear to me back. We can bring everybody together and then rally behind the person. Because 2 minutes yepe. We shouldn't do normal at the end of the day, no. A day uchichil baba.
Okay, my Yembra, Agona West. We are Agona West. You say Agona West divisions no I be brave. Recently, ana young former parliamentary candidate, Honorable Crisata, na Odi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nechi. But this year, anyone say was switch a camp echo Dr. BRYAN ACHEAMPONG no way. No never be say ofanes and I think say also so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the camp. And this is our Canada Japan the camp. And see BBC no then na influence this kind of decisions now we take it.
Yeah, I believe say politics and at the end of the day, apart from say we are all looking say you are too many. We also need interest.
Okay.
Say at the end of the day, why no go to YG to me? They are my party. Me, I don't know factors are Honorable Crisata or consider it to switch to Dr. BRYAN the side because first the was starting racing I know what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the side.
Yes.
Now, or for me, even young lawyers for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Wakoye Forum Kumasi already they are projecting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia across the country. And for all of a sudden for him to move to Dr. BRYAN, I found it weird, but I don't know into details. Meaning didn't come out to find out say there reason A, B, C, D, or switch and that one I don't know. But for me, right from the beginning of this race, after the last election ended, now I made my decision. Say this time around, I'm going for Kennedy or Japan. In this race, I started here about Juma along the way. Previously, I worked for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because now I believed in his message. Say, or the Zongo na Muslim boots in a barrel. Now the Abeka Ashanti na East when you win the power, but I'm far. Now what she started since now ground so I'm far because already now because the conflict in the north, and then to the extent say polling stations say you polling NPP. Polling station executives work your record is 0. Let's just say a deep or a victim of circumstances and any person will want to show your man pussy me by natural order.
Okay.
It won't be blaming for that. But circumstances, it is with him.
Okay.
And as a party, I will say as you will say, are we going to go into an election with a candidate with this circumstance, or we get a candidate? Yaboko elections numa or ye cleaner or beko konya kusase for vote na maye when your man pussy for vote so am maybe win elections and that is why I believe in Honorable Kennedy or Japan That is my
okay,
brother.
but minimum so choice nka as obia se na ye nipa obia oni sinto ana nembre oye. Na yehwe te say wama doctor Mahmoud BAWUMIA ono so niama we say bata na ye de ne kwa emboa no. Mbinum so beka say honorable Kennedy Japan so kasa bibiri mbiri bia besin ko na oni asofo ko na oni afiaso asinege ko o ke kansem bi na ade a wosusu say NPP party ne president na 2028 no yade a NDC will be issue those things against him because I say ope atem didi na ye quick tempered binim kwa wosini pisa on ye presidential material nti no sani a wokan Mahmoud BAWUMIA ne din Kennedy so woni sinto na nembro ye nti ono so ne de na e bata no ho den na mo so mo ya fa ho.
Oh, nobody is perfect in this life. Obia woni sinto, obia woni shortcomings, but at the end of the day no, e 2 minutes ye and 2 minutes ye no. Honorable Kennedy Japan ye wogi di se obotum de sa 2 minutes amaye. Menua problem say wo man mu no, eye personal emotions say obi ni suban bi ti say you. At the end of the day, eye hwan na obetum odi edwuma to table no so ma menye bi aye ma me sa akoma no. Sende comedy me na me nkomba na me ho kire me. Na me hia obi say obetum amam edwuma mama aye ma menye bi ahwe me yere na me mba. Wosi onipa no wosi ndeda oka asem bi chi obi ntumbu adi nti ma me kwaje edwuma ne yana.
But I say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA also get rich ideas. Ntinka yemfasa amampusi assembly ntonche na nke yenhwe na rich ideas no digitalization, interoperability service and all the drone services na they are man also get rich ideas. It is nke be ya nke yenhwe that side ne so ni positives no na nka ye man akwanya no nko.
Rich ideas no translate into jobs and translate into jobs. Rich ideas no wo. You can have that rich ideas, but at the end of the day, no, who to me really 2 minutes the implement is our rich ideas. Okay. Yeah, no, you go really 2 minutes who can no really 2 minutes bra. Now rich ideas, yeah, function baby. Now what? Now you because you can't tell me say based on rich Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, rich ideas are check kusasi for what woman. And see that one straight away tribal. Once a we man pushing in one problem. Even one of the MPs, I forgotten, I'll search on my phone for it. Okay, as any constituency or friend or catch anything. When we kusasi for about to Wabama, but one want to Wabama Dr. Mahmoud. And this is the reality on the ground, Nimia. Okay, I'm obviously a tribal, you see. But at the end of the day, you want power. This is a session of people why I read this want to abandon in mind. So do we go into an election with that candidate? Nimia will be on a short force. Whatever Kennedy Japan did in the past, or yet to fight for the party. Kennedy Japan was a yawa sofo. No, Kennedy Japan spoke against false prophets in this country. Yawa sofo bia nyo me bia wo ye no. It was very bad, which we all know. Wo bu nkofu wo krom ha. Wo hise dwuma ma ye ma me mo na ade, wo gi nkofu wo ska wo bu epo physical. Which the blay aba media ne so ayenim. And these are the people Kennedy Japan took on. Now Kennedy Japan says so attack Methodist or Sofubi.
No.
What is so attack Roman or Sofubi? Presby or Sofubi. Inti, what access Kennedy Japan or attack Minnesota or attack Duncan Williams. Inti renowned pastors now where wadi in one says so attack on. One issue so hard now we say he took them on. Meanwhile, at this point in time, whatever Ken did in the past, he did to fight for the party. And he was so passionate about the party, so because at a point in time, maybe a trash. Because of the love for the party. Just imagine, say, Bakubia Walker say, no, I can't read this, say, NPP for your say now, can we try baby crack? Meanwhile, how can we sit in a private meeting, say, in painful a party for, ya say, ya decision, you take a vital decision for the party. I bet you know, and now come on, you didn't, I record with them, woman, NDC media station, what more live or air? How will you take this? Into out of pain, Obekasa, but it be a better trust.
Okay.
So the old Kennedy Japan fought for you, the grassroots. The new Kennedy Japan is coming to build with you. Let us choose Kennedy or Kennedy Japan.
Okay. Last week, Kennedy Japan, Ninkro by Honorable BRYAN ACHEAMPONG Ninkro by he said, Enka, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA defeating NPP for a defeatee 2024 no. Yemfa somboni ina mono let me say constituency organizer some toys na command so ma atum ze no ne former MP asumonabo asumani bibisa aha no ne have a banter be outside the auditorium na oka bibisa muntu portion blame no fair ma Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA because government and NPP are banning for me no be a part of the government and yes I honorable na to is no ye or a CEO or something for common fund. Inti say one for common fund number na anase medu MPs no one someone find ye juma na sende obedina MPs now catch them for say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA na wahwem ye defeat inti ye nkoto abane ye fancy na I think say money na ndi ni inti da men sem na wa brother sometimes de betu dwa na say otum say na ne temper no was ropa no then also ka fa
when you are one who says sometimes I in the same constituency and even social media to attest to it. Yeah, all year or one day is sometimes just being sometimes. And see, normal. At the end of the day, you know, he was just being overly emotional. And no more crowd, me sure so now what's not to be now or video now. Or when we say we go for big time. Because Walker said Honorable Natoshi being the manager of the district common fund, you know. One first kapapa and back constituencies districts na municipalities in one fine yejuma into a part of the reasons why we lost her. Then I have a problem with that. One, Anna former MP Asumani Oka because he only distributes what he is giving. Okay. And who gives him that money? The taxpayers' money goes into a government chest. Now we distribute so districts and we near points. This is common fund administrator. The way na for all the districts. Until nesa straight away it has to go to the district upon instructions from the top. And one or manage the economy no be make sure say ska we near the district. The economic management team head Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Until now what the Bible say na Atoshi because in the why endorse the Kennedy then I have a problem with it. Because Natoshi endorsed BAWUMIA in the last election. Why didn't you raise this when we were going for a crucial election? Maybe announcement will make his statements now. No, you were supporting Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA is the best bet, I would say, in 2024. Did you see Kennedy Japan's people attacking Natoshi on this issue? No. Because at the end of the day, you know, those fans based on instructions. Okay. And even in the video, look at what some toys was saying, say, Ghana tax in your how can you say this blatant lie? This is common fund administrator no Ghana tax in here. Me, I was shocked by sir commentary no making it sounded like Obia only the left from right. And yet this is common fund administrator no government tax. No watch say district remember they say by no pay. They be no. Ebi announce to say ekodi na to si na ebi a deliberate law say the government taxes no kodi na to si na sasa na sometimes because ebi a ekodi no na say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA Lucy enti no when distribute yeah my NPP Lucy power Ghana enimu a wojeje taxes enim IRS wojeje taxes na adi ni ano and those taxes doesn't go to the district common fund administrator. When the taxes is collected this is common fund administrator by decisions across our cabinet and I don't know bet you say every district we are na yemfase nko na what this Ghana district common fund administrator no na what distribute. That is his rule, that is his work. It is all be blaming now because in the why endorsing Kennedy or in Japan what the no ya would the baby blaming. But the previous election he endorsed Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Why didn't you raise that? It's mean you are your candidate and fucking and it's not born out of fact. It's born out of pain. Say Honorable Kennedy or in Japan campaign and fly. We can Agona West you can attest to it. Say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA campaign were flat. And I'm telling you point blank, say at the end of this election, Agona West results, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA will be like third. On your second place, Libya Mimpo from the last election. Because his campaign is flat. One call rounds back, almost bare 2-3 months in one call rounds game. And they are just waiting for Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA to come. I think say he's coming Tuesday, right? Yeah. He's coming on Tuesday. Oh, but we are nothing is going on here. So we are not buying in a move. Now what are his campaign managers doing? They are waiting for him to come before Other camps, they are not waiting for their candidate to come before. I know a series of activities are Dr. BRYAN ACHEAMPONG for 4 years to canvass votes. The same as Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan to canvass votes. What about them? What are they doing? So you should not more set grounds rules via say or produce abysmal results or have Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA with Jinaso or I can say anything that one campaign and fly. You should go to the grounds and work for doctor. No more Jinaso can you pay because their campaign is totally flat over here.
Okay.
Yes.
Where the maybe and commodity economy and bring yabeshana ye chairman Morgan ye the NBC final words ubo bibia tofa then abeka NPP delegates and ye omukwa akoto aba 31st of January next year.
NPP delegates paying for Agona West constituency and Ghana as a whole. In fact, the American chairman say a year come 31st January 2026 abano yentoma Honorable Kennedy Ohine AGYAPONG. Simbra ye ka sei muhu ne ekọ so wo elwa nipa awokọbọ hodom pima wo pedwuma na sa atoye nchem ebeto oman Ghana. We kire mo say youth na wo form the majority of the electoral college in Ghana no wo pedwuma waye wo pobi obemu hope say obebre wo edwuma ma waye. The Yeshua candidates are both in NPP and NDC before Bobo Wendia. Only Kennedy Ohine Japan look at a track record of massive job creation. Say, ye the 2 minutes and some will lead the election in 2028. Youth Libya Gidi will say, Sapa Payam and Aquia Mobile President. Obebu Juma, maybe asking so may ye be aye. Mr. Order number 1. Order number 1, 31st January. May kind Ubia or Chia Subia. Number 1, ye Fabanama Kennedy Ohine Japan and Ghana will be transformed. That's it.
Okay. Okay, Busha for Hana Yade in Commodity in our busy. Ahanum Agonaman TV. Idia Major Sone Ado Backman, and I was it.